Hello, what are you doing? Why are you just sitting in my chat? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay? Okay, good. Alright, let's turn the music down. Let's turn my AC off, even though it's gonna kill me. Oh, and hi bitch, what you doing bitch? How's it going bitch? Hi chat, welcome. I hope you're well. I've had an emotional day. Let me just put it that way. I've had an emotional day because I'm listening to a book and it's made me cry twice today. I was literally about to get started on stream earlier and I had just listened to the second part today that made me cry. And I just had to finish the chapter before I could stream to see, okay, well, like, what's happening? Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I think the movie's gonna have Ryan Gosling in it. But yeah, it's so good. It was actually a recommendation from Victoria, and it was really, really good. And I just messaged him, and I was like, "This book has made me cry twice today." Like, oh my god, oh my god, it is so good. And I've just been listening to it, so let's see how much time I have left. I'm on chapter 21 now, so I have like 4 hours and 41 minutes. So just a little shy of like 5 hours left on it. I will probably finish it tonight if I can. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I have started watching Foundation. In fact, I was sent this by the production team of Foundation. Check it out. I got sent this. Um, like I got contacted, and I was like, "Is this real?" And they were like, "Yeah, we just like send us an email at this email," and then they asked me for like my address and stuff. And so this is the poster they sent me. It's like really beautiful. You can see it's like what's it called, embossed or whatever, where it's like it's got texture to it, you know. But yeah, check that out. I'm kind of tilt it so you can see the image better. But yeah, I've never showed that to you guys. I've been meaning to. I think I posted it like on my Blue Sky account, but I haven't. Like, maybe Instagram or something. But yeah, check out the box that came in. The box is. I mean, the poster's amazing, but the box. Oh my god. I mean, look at this. It's got the Imperial symbol or whatever on it, and then it's like, you know, what's it, hexagonal with six is, yeah, because penta is 5. But yeah, it's a hexagon cylinder. Yeah, I was like, I'm keeping the box. Like, the box is amazing. But yeah, I keep it up here, but I don't think y'all can really see the light well enough to see what it is. Yeah, I love that show. I just started watching it like a couple of weeks ago, right? Gotta get that out of my ear because I was listening to it. In fact, I should charge these. Thinking about it. But yeah, okay, here's the deal with me and Foundation. It's like one of those shows that, like, when it came out a couple years ago, if y'all can still hear me, okay, I'll wait till I get back. Let me plug this fucker in. Okay. But, like, when it came out a couple years ago, I was like, oh, that looks really interesting. And I had even told my roommate a couple times, like, we should watch this. We should watch this. I've heard it's good, you know, and the things like that. And we just never got around to it. And then finally, like, ever since I got my iPad, like, I would have nights at work where I just, you know, like, especially when I'm doing audio. Oh, pardon me. Oh my gosh. But when I was like doing audio stuff, I would, you know, when I'm up there doing just like sitting at the audio desk, you know, um, mixing the show. Like once they're mixed, I mean, I listen to them, right? Because like I want to hear if something goes wrong. Hey, Slacker Phillipson, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for that. How are you today? But yeah, like as words, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, like when I'm at work and I'm just sitting there, like I've mixed like what they're supposed to sound like, right? Like I've got the right stuff on their guitar and their vocal, and I listen, but I don't have to like actively listen. Like I just kind of listen for something to go wrong. Like, oh, there's feedback. Okay, I gotta fix that really fast or whatever. Or you know, I start to hear the inkling of a problem. I fix it before it becomes one. Or in some cases, just like knowing when they're going to take a break. Like they're like, hey, I'm going to like to do this one more song and then I'm going to take a break. That's okay with you, Buster? And then I'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And that kind of stuff. Like I have to be like present. So what I do is like I'll listen, like I'll watch something, but I'll like only have like one earbud in. So one, I have an ear on everything going on, but like, you know, it's easy to pause it, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I watched the shit out of Foundation, like a couple months ago. I like watched all of the first 2 seasons. I haven't started any of the new season yet, so don't. That might actually be something I can do tonight after a stream or before bed or whatever, is watch that. Anyway, let me launch Star Citizen and start making some faces because people are waiting for the damn faces. But yeah, hi Cadmium, Sandgroper, and Quantum Punk, and Rofus, and who else is here? Panda the Gray, of course. How are all of you? How are you? And then, oh, I gotta make sure my YouTube stuff is up so I can see if YouTube talks. But yeah, but like I said, I've been listening to Project Hail Mary. I think it's called Project. This is called Hail Mary. But oh, and I had to get a new freaking iPhone case today. I'm kind of pissed about that, but it's kind of a cool one. Look, it's got like a little protector for that part, which is cool. Ah, Cleo Pop Warrior, thank you for the raid. We just got started. Welcome in, everybody. How are y'all today? How was your stream? What were you doing? Oh, that reminds me. I need to put a towel on my seat so I don't have to peel my ass off of it because it's like that fake leather crap, and I've got shorts on. Woo! I do not like that feeling. I do that in my car. I like, you know, they need to make like car seat thing, like covers just for that. Like I don't need it on the back. I just want the bottom part of the seat covered so I don't have to peel my ass up. But what we're going to do is make people's faces in Star Citizen. If you haven't joined us for this before, you're about to. It was STO Mass Effect 2 night. Yes, Mass Effect 2 is the best. Now I have to raid and run because I'm picking up a friend from the airport. All right, well, see you later. Oh, hey, have fun at the annual conference this week. That's amazing. Well, have a fun, be safe, going to pick up your friend and getting back. So behave and be good and make good decisions on and off the road. All right, for those of you new to us, welcome. My name's Buster the Destroyer. If you don't know me, I am a Star Citizen streamer, but I also like do other stuff. I would say like I spent like a solid 5 years as like nothing but a Star Citizen streamer. And you know, these last 2 years have been a little busier than usual to be as active. But here we are. We're going to not necessarily stream Star Citizen the way maybe other people that are live right now are doing it. We are going to make faces because I get requests from people in the community to make their face. And if you want to know more about that, !face if you'd like to put in a request for me to make your face. And yeah, so what I do is I make the face file and then I send it back to the person so they can use it in the game. And they'll have like basically their own face in Star Citizen. Now that you know, you can request things that aren't your face. You can request like, what is the words? You can, you know, if like you wanted like, oh, I want to be, you know, I want mine to look like Keanu Reeves or something. You could ask for that. Or whatever. But my thing is please provide me pictures because I do not want to do the Googling. It's kind of a pain in the ass to set all this up the way I do sometimes. Okay, so now we're working on somebody. I am basically using the randomizer to try to hone in a nose for them. I mean, I say a nose, but like it can be any part. Whatever I determine as the most challenging aspect of their face is what I basically do the mixer for. But most of the time for me, it's like if I can get the nose without having to like do much adjustment to it, we're in a good spot. Oh my god. Looks like a guy I had a crush on when I was a teenager. Okay. I think he's a good start for this guy. Because I think the eyes are about right. And even the cheeks. But the nose is not quite where I want it to be. Talks about making faces in Star Citizen. I have to spot myself for making faces. What's the obvious joke? But I'm like the great sculptor of the universe, okay? Don't let anybody tell you any different, because they're a liar. And don't be a liar. Nobody likes those. Okay, let's take out hair. Let's get rid of that. We'll leave the eyebrows. The eyebrows actually look good for this guy. But right off the bat, I want to fix the nose. Maybe a little bit of that one. No, that makes it too big. Maybe a little bit of that one. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's putting us in the right place. Alright, and then let's go to DNA and take out all the freckles and the sunspots because, again, Star Citizen people don't go outside. Except me. I go outside all the time. That's why I have freckles and stuff. What about y'all? Don't go outside. It's just the laws. I'm just saying. You never heard me talk about I always make that joke, Cadmium. Every time I make it somebody, I'm like, oh, y'all don't I need to take all of these these little things caused by exposure to UV out because y'all don't go outside. Y'all never go outside at all. Oh my god, even the lip is like spot on for this guy. And the skin like looks really good. Thank you, Cadmium. I try to be. Okay, he has kind of lighter brown eyes. But not so like red. Okay, maybe kind of a little edge. There we go. That's kind of the range I was looking for. Not quite green, but now let's look at him straight on. Now his jaw doesn't stick out as much, that's for sure. Yeah, that's probably about right. I actually really like the skin type, but I'm gonna lock the skin tone just for the sake of seeing it in the right. That one might be it. One's pretty good. I feel like that one's pretty good because I like the colors, like the way it has the colors on the cheek and the forehead and a little bit of there. Oh, it does? Oh, I guess it does a little bit. Well, it's not who it is. Actually, I do need to fix the lip just a little bit. There we go. That one. Okay. Or, let's look at these. I like, ooh, the shape of that one a bit more. I don't like how big it is. Let's go to the bottom. Maybe a little bit of that one. No. Maybe this one. There we go. Just getting the right shape is so tough sometimes. But yeah. But yeah, the agent, I forget his name. It's been so long since I've seen The Matrix. So long. And I remember watching that like way after that came out. Like, I remember people being like, "You've never seen The Matrix?" "You've never seen The Matrix?" And I was like, you know. Yeah, I actually like that a little bit better. "You've never seen The Matrix, Buster? Oh my god. I'm gonna freak out about everything." Agent Smith, yeah, that's his name. "Oh my god, Buster." I'm just one of those people, like, you'll be amazed at some of the things I haven't seen before. And not because, like, I'm, like, somebody who doesn't watch stuff. It's just I haven't gotten to it yet. Like, I've watched so much shit, you guys. Okay. Yeah, I feel like his nose kind of got away from us all of a sudden. Whose nose did I put in there earlier, just a few minutes ago? That guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's much better. Okay. This guy's pretty pale. I'm going to stick with this coloring because I think it's good. He actually could stand to go a little lighter on the skin tone. There we go. There we go. Y'all are pale people. Just saying. I'm not saying it's true of everybody. Some of y'all need to learn that there is a world outside of your computer room. You know? And then let's put some facial hair back on him. He has a pretty short beard. There we go. I'll even tell him, I'll be like, I didn't want to mess with your nose any further because I feel like the front of it looks fine. But man, those lips are just bigger than they need to be. Like, there we go. That's much better. You know, he looks like the Andrew Ray, you know, binging with Babish. He looks like Babby. Good old Babby. You know, I used to watch him so much back in the day. Is it just me or like, and I'm not criticizing like what he does because obviously like, God, I can't imagine like doing the same shit over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like he clearly like, you know, like we all gotta kind of like try new things and stuff like that. Hey, what did you just do? You changed something that I didn't tell you to. There we go. I think that's roughly the shape of his head. And then hair. It's a little long, but it is kind of about how his hair's growing. I would probably be more likely to give him that. Oh, and I gotta tuck his ears back quite a bit. I do love this one, even though it's not his for him, but I really love this edition. That's such a good one. I was really hoping they'd have one with a widow's peak. I remember being like frustrated by that. Like, when are they gonna add a hairstyle with widow's peak? Look, he looks like he's like from Coldplay. And it was all yellow. I can't even remember how that song goes. How does that song go? Anyway, I think I'm going to give him this. I don't know, though. There's something off. It's his eyes. His eyes are still not right. Okay, let's adjust the hair color here. Whatever the color is for his beard, just apply it all the way. There we go. Yeah, it's his eyes. They're not right. Oh, that actually helped a lot. I just kind of randomly clicked that one, seeing what it would do. No, his eyes need to be lower. Don't need any of him at all. Yeah, a little smaller. Like, I'm trying to get him pretty small. There we go. Oh man, that's looking so good. Now it looks a lot better. But I kind of want the outward corners of his eyes to tilt down while the inner corners are slightly higher. But that you can't really do. That's something I wish I could do. I wish I could change the angles of the eyes without having to change the eye itself. And hey, Extreme Tuber. Everywhere I go, different faces I see. Hey, what you doing, Extreme Tuber? Now, I just want to see what adding this one does. It's too much upper lid, but it does even make it better. Okay, I feel like we've really gotten the eye honed in there. Now I'm just kind of looking the noses over. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're getting the nose. Oh my God, we got it. But now he looks a little older than I'd like. So I'm going to go back through skin textures. Let's just start from the back. Way too old. Actually not bad, but for his actual facial lines. But still, like, a little old. It's funny how some of these really make you guys, like, they age people. I mean, like, good on CIG for making, like, you know, plenty of, but God, this guy's cheeks. There. Oh, stop it. Stop it, game. I'm like, yeah, definitely pull those in. And then the hair. I think the hair is throwing me off, too. I think it needs to be more like... Not quite that. Yeah, I think that's a little... Because he's got it kind of buzzed down. Let's look at him from the side, too. Let's go back to the top. I think the hair also, I mean, the hair options age. Also too old. I mean, the original's not bad. It just has too much, I recognize this one. It's the first one we had. It just, too many markings, and it's got the undertones, like, won't allow it to go very pale. Yeah, old. Not terrible, but still feels too old. Yeah, we'll just hit one. One seems like to be the best one for him. Let's look at it. But he's going to need corrective coloring on his lip. Yeah, let's go fix his lip. Just got pink lip. Like this range of pink. And then let's pull it back. There. What about... And then... Okay. Okay, maybe that's more of the range. There. That'll work. And then what now? Wish I could kind of pull the... There we go. And then hair, eyebrows. Yeah, those are pretty good. Okay. And then let's look at all this stuff because I think I'm done with that. All right, here we go. We'll chat. I'm done with my first one for the day. And save. Oh, okay, now let's get our email going here. All right, compose. Here we go. Let's look at my last sent email. Or one of my last sent emails. Okay. Copy. Paste the email. Then let's get his email. Copy. Paste. Subject. Star citizen character. Head file. Okay, got it in there, and now we just have to attach it to the email. Boop, boop, and send it. There it is. One done. Okay. Now, close his pictures and move on to the next response. Now we have 14 responses to go. Okay, somebody named Oscar. Oh, he sent me like 5 pictures. Okay, Oscar, let's look at your face. Okay, Oscar. Interesting. He has a different face for sure. He has a bigger lip than we've had lately on guys, so that's kind of nice. Here we go. Let's see. Also, let's check OBS, make sure it's running. Okay. I've got to have it in front of me. I was like, why is the last guy's picture on my OBS? Oh, because I haven't started the next one. Okay, now. Actually, that's a good starting point for him. That's perfect. Oh my god, that's super perfect. Okay. Because that lip is not exact, but the proportions and stuff between the nose and the lip are pretty good. So, we're going to go ahead and start fixing him up. So, okay, again, you'll never go fucking outside. You don't have freckles. You don't have sunspots. And then his hair color is not that color. I'll tell you that right now. Let's just go put him into that and then apply it to all. There we go. It's also on the styling. Oops. Okay. Now, Oscar's face isn't this square. So, let's kind of give him more of a chin like. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, let's take his facial hair off. And his piercings. Okay. Lock the skin tone. Let's fix this. Figure out a skin tone for him. Pretty even skin. Stay right there for now. What's happening? I'm gonna leave his lip because I don't want to fuck it up. Okay, let's fix his nose a little bit. Let's look at his nose from the side. Pretty thin nose. I mean, not like thin, but thinner than this one. Definitely a little more shaped than I think it is. Okay, let's look at everybody's nose as we're going. Scroll to the top. Okay. trying to see what ends up matching from the side point of view. The ones that always have like the best shape from the side are always too wide or something. That points down too much. So I'm going to pull it back a little bit. Okay. Now let's work on those eyes. Go with that one first. Because that sets his eyes a little lower. He's got kind of more of an almond shape going on. Kind of. Just a little bit. Yes, I'm getting there. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Chat. I know it's the most interesting thing. Oh, you know what? We need to do like just a hair of that nose. I feel like occasionally one of y'all like has a slightly crooked nose. Not all of you. But just slightly. Like you got into a fight or something once when you were younger or whatever. Just enough that's slightly crooked. What happens when I do this one a little bit? Yeah, I know, too much. Where's that one dude's nose? There! Oh my god, we did it. We got his nose. Okay. Now let's kind of work on, like, let's see if I can do anything to hone his lip in more, but it is like so, like, I don't want to do too much to it, you know what I mean? Oh, that's even better. Kind of tightens it in a little bit. What if I go, oh, no. What is wrong with that guy's face? He doesn't have a... Yeah. There we go. Feel good about that. Okay. Let's look back at him from the front. Okay. All right. I think I can throw some hair on him. You know, one thing I do want to do. There we go. Okay, hair. Oh, wait, ears. Tuck them back a little bit. I don't work very hard on the ears sometimes, I will admit. There. What most matches his hairstyle? Oh, is it just playing a bunch of music and I'm not listening to it? Oh, because I have it at 0 volume. Oh, because I don't have sound on. There, just so I have something to listen to, other than me just saying random crap. Alright, I feel pretty good about... Oh, let's change his... Well, let's check his sheet. Okay, I thought so. It's like, I'm pretty sure he has brown eyes. But darker. I don't know if it's the lighting. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Okay. Now let's put hair on him. Definitely doesn't have... Oh yeah, that's not his hairstyle. Yeah, too thin. What happened to the styles of it? Here, there were some shorts. There they are. I think that's the better one because he does have a little bit of stuff going on. But his hair is... He's kind of got a lighter hair color than I thought he did. Okay. Kind of a sandy, like dishwater brown. And then facial hair, strong mustache. It's almost like, yeah, his hair almost gets like darker. Definitely not that long. Yeah, he's gonna... Basically one of those. Apply that to all. And then I'm gonna come in here on these. And adjust from there. Kind of gets darker. And then I always cheat with eyebrows and go darker than everything else usually. I think I did pretty good. But let's go ahead and... Oh, no. No. We don't want eyeliner on your eyes. We want... Oh, that's perfect, actually. There we go. There we go. Had to pull that back a little bit so it didn't look so makeup-y. There we go. I feel pretty good. But his eyes are like just kind of almond and flat. I don't know how else to describe it. I can't wait for there to be more eye shapes in this fucking game. This is like a little... So it doesn't... Okay, let's go back. I don't want his eyes to get too much smaller. There we go. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty good. Let's also take a look at his cheeks. I think I got him. All right. Let's see. What's his name? I can't say it. I don't know how to say it. Alright, let's go ahead and save him. And Sharius, is that how you say it? And Sharius. Okay, save. His email real quick. Oh, copy there. Paste. Star Citizen character head file, and then copy this email, copy, paste, and then, oh, my hand itches. I hate when like my palm itches and like I have to like rub my hand against stuff to like scratch my hand. It's awkward to scratch your palm. Okay, open and send. I think, yeah. Make sure everything's right. Yep, send. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Statistics say it's probably another dude. Yep, it's a dude. Or at least somebody who wants a dude character. Maybe. Interesting. Huntington is our name. Wow, he has very interesting features. Hey, Sinful Strife, how are you? Okay, I sent that email off. Here we go. On to the next face. Okay. Let's rando mix for a minute. I really love how punk he is. Like, he's like, fuck you, bitch. Let's take the hair off. And let's take the eye makeup off. Might be a good place to start for them. Definitely needs a lot of adjustment in a lot of areas, but the eyes. I'm alright, Simple. Just making people's faces. Okay, let's... Much more youthful skin, for sure. Oh, that one. There... Wait, where was 27? Because I remember that one earlier, and I was like, it has too many marks, but I think it just didn't have the right coloring. Okay, that picture of them, it's black and white. As big as I think I can get a pair of eyes in this. I mean, this dude's got very, very big eyes. To Alex, you spend hours recreating in person for a video game is a different kind of thing. Yeah, well, I'm pretty good. Oh, Sinful Strive! Thank you! Thank you! Oh my god. What are you... What? You came in here to, like... You came in here to see what I was up to. And then you jumped in. You go through face-filled hanger from Quantum Vegas to Cosmic Portraits. We're ready for a stellar makeover. Draw us more like one of your French aliens. Well, welcome in. It's so funny. Oh, that's too funny. It's been a long time since somebody like wrote me like a raid like message for their community that was like customized to me, so I really appreciate that. It's been too long. Raid message. Ryuzuki was like, raid message. Jazz hands. But thank you for the follows, Big Wilkes, Cabell, I hope I said your name right, Cabellex, J-Brew, No Knob, Waist Down. Thank you all for the follows, and Sinful, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Were you at, unfortunately, I wasn't at Quantum Vegas, but, did you get to go? Did any of it? I forgot that happened. I mean, I knew it happened this weekend, but I should have asked people if they went this weekend. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm the face maker of Star Citizen. If you need one, you ask me. I mean, there's probably other people in the community that do it and do it really well too. And I'm sorry I don't know enough of them and their names out there. I just don't. You know, I'm the one I know about. I know no one, so it's okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm not as around as I used to be, you know. I stream once in a while. I maybe get to stream once a week nowadays. I used to stream like 4 nights a week, you know. But thank you so much for rating me, and thank you for bringing your wonderful community this way. If you don't know me, my name's Buster the Destroyer. I have been an on and off again, mostly on, you know, like, I don't know. Like, let's just put it this way. I've been playing Star Citizen for 9 years, and I have been streaming it for about 7. And you know, I've done plenty of things to wreck this game. Just gonna be. I'm probably the reason you're not allowed to use gurneys with your hands anymore. Sorry, not sorry at the same time. I'm sorry just because I don't get to use gurneys with my hands anymore, but then I'm not sorry because I'm like, haha, I affected change in this game. Yeah, it is nice to see other women in the community for sure. Sinful. I need to follow you actually. Here, let's do that. And follow. Yeah, I'll have to go watch you later. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I'm also streaming on YouTube, so I'm like, what YouTube? Like, what are you talking about? Extreme? Room is the vibe with lights. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just got a little projector. What did you do? I don't know what I did. Oh, the gurney thing. They were reacting to me talking about the gurneys. Yeah, I'm the reason you can't use, like, you can't physically use your character to move a gurney in the game, because I may have been bad a lot. I may have been a very bad girl a lot of times. Oh, an anonymous gifter gave Sinful Strife a tier 1 sub. Congratulations, Sinful Strife. And thank you to the anonymous gifter. And hey, Fast Cart, I saw you sneak in. Yes, thank you, Anon. Thank you so much, Anon. But yeah, the room is the vibe with the lights. But yeah, it is. It's fun in here. But we can still, we could still put a bunch. Well, you can't fill them the way you used to. Think about this, Thief Prisoner. I am probably also the reason you can't put, because like, as far as I remember, a couple years ago, there was some kind of update. Like one of the things that they did to the game is like, you can't put like more than 24 of the same item within like 10 meters of each other. So like, if I stack 24 hot dogs, the 25 will just, number 25 will just disappear if I'm 10 meters or closer. So yeah. And for those of you who don't know, the reason they say that is because like years and years ago, me and a bunch of my, like several people in my community and like random people in the game, we like ended up getting like 550-ish is what we estimated hot dogs into the cargo hold of 135C. I mean, honestly, it was probably like a very, I would hope it was a significant persistence test for CIG, to be honest, because I maintained that hot dog ship for like a whole week before it got 30K while it was on a pad, so it lost everything. Reddit history. Reddit history. What was I? What did I do on Reddit? Did I do something on Reddit? Anyway, like last week, something did happen on Reddit last week. Somebody like sent me, somebody recommended me, somebody at CIG recommended me, who comes by sometimes. But, golly, what was I saying? I'm like lost now. The hot doggery was logged in on Reddit all those years. Was it? Did somebody put it on Reddit? Oh my god, you gotta find me that, because I don't know about it being on Reddit. But anyway, the other day on Reddit, an actual member of CIG recommended me in a thread where somebody was asking like, hey, who would you like, is there anybody that like does faces, that takes commissions for making faces in the game, because I have a hard time with it. And then that person that works for CIG, Spectre, he jumped in and he was like, hey, Buster's really great, and da-da-da-da. And so I got like, I remember I happened to be looking at my Linktree stats one day, and I was like, whoa, I got like 400 views in like one day on my Linktree. What? Where did that come from? Where did all this come from? So it was him. But anyway, I didn't know the hot doggery was logged on Reddit. Did I log it on Reddit? I didn't log it on Reddit. Somebody put it on Reddit. Not me. Anyway. Yeah, so We are in the middle of making another community member's face. And if you need, if you want a face made, please exclamation point face in the chat. We'll get you to the form that you use to request them from me. So if you would like, whether it's your face, it's the face of like, you know, some celebrity that you want me to make. There's only one person I have refused. That was a famous face. And there was only one request I've ever refused, and it was because that particular face I did not care to make. Oh my god. TV Liquid, hi. I just got rated like 5 minutes ago. What is going on? Are y'all all conspiring today? But thank you for the raid from everybody from TV Liquid and everybody coming over. I'll do the same spiel. Hi, my name's Buster Destroyer. I'm that face lady that is famously makes faces in the full scope of the universe. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I make faces in Star Citizen. If you need a face, please exclamation point face, and my bot will hit you with the link you need to go make a request. Thank you for the raid, TV Liquid, and thank you again, Sinful Strife. I want to call you Sinful Strike, but I'm like the F and the K to me sometimes look similar, but yeah. But thank y'all for the raids, and again, welcome everybody. My name's Buster. I've been around Star Citizen for 9 years. I've been on Twitch with Star Citizen for about 7 years. Star Citizen is like a bad boyfriend. It really is great for a while, and it sucks for a while. But you know what? I make it great all the time because I just make faces. So I don't really play the game anymore. You know? But if you need a face, exclamation point face. In fact, I'll type that in for anybody who needs to see the link now. Boom. And there you go. And then, you know what I should do? I should post this, and I should, if I can remember how to get to it. But we're about to work on this next face, so I'm about to get back to it. But I've made over 200 members of the Star Citizen community, so I'm pretty good. Hey, just a small town girl. Anywhere, just a city bar. You were South Canada? Oh my god, a singer in a smoky room is well, why don't you perfume? Up and down the boulevard. Their shadow searching. Okay, it's just literally just stop. Oh, you for some reason changed it to South Canada. I guess for TV Liquid, huh? I'm like, why is it South Canada? But thank you for those bits. I appreciate it. I really appreciate those. Those are silly. I can always rely on TV Liquid's community to be a silly bunch. But anyway, I'm going to pin that. Oh, well, something went wrong. Unable to pin. Oh, okay. Well, fuck you, Twitch. But anyway, there's my link tree if you need it for anything. But, yeah, let's get back to it. But thank you for the raid. And I'm also live on YouTube. So if you prefer to watch over there, please feel free. Probably gone now, though, in the mini purge. What? Oh, did they have a purge on the Star Citizen subreddit at some point? Okay, I need to change his hair color across the board to like jet black and then just pop. Okay, well, fuck you, game. There we go. Okay, just so I could get that right. And then let's go back to his DNA because, oh, his eye color is interesting. Let's see what he says it is. What does he say his eye color is? Green. Okay. It's like a really dark, like aquatic green. Because I only have one picture of him that's in color. The other one's like black and white or whatever. Some kind of filter on it where low amounts of color are emitted from it. Okay. Big hair too. Big eyebrows. So let's go back to hair and get the eyebrows set to the correct. Not that one. There we go. That's going to be the eyebrows. Just Beautiful face. The nose isn't too far off, but this part of the nose right here. Like if it was kind of a little flatter and tucked back more, it would be better. So let's fix his nose. Maybe mix some of that one in. Just to kind of angle it. Maybe. Making a face. And if you have any like questions, if anybody's here and you're like have any questions, like you're like wanting to know, like, okay, like it's anything. You have any questions about the character creator, please ask. I did not build the character creator by any means. That was by a very, very talented team over at CIG, but God, I probably use it better than the people who built it. I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to be full of myself. I bet I have way more hours logged on using this fucking thing than they ever did. Because I can tell them every problem with this system. Not that there's tons, to be honest. It's a pretty good... There we go. Just like a hint of that helped. God. Honestly, at this point, like if I ever worked for CIG, I'd just be like, you just want me to make faces, right? Like, I've applied for like a community manager job several times over the years. I will admit, I applied for the open community manager position recently. I did not give two... it's not that I don't care. Right? I have put in applications. I've been encouraged to put in applications with them so many times. Not just by like, and mostly by the community, but a few other, you know, I've had a couple, you know, I won't say what, but I'm like, I couldn't do it at this point because this last time I sent them my resume and my cover letter was so unhinged. I was just like, well, look, I've done this like with you guys a few times. I was very like, you know who the fuck I am. Like, take me or leave me. Be done with it. I don't like ChatGPT because one, I don't like how much power it pulls to use ChatGPT. Like, it hurts the environment because AI requires so much, you know, it's like, remember when people were doing like, what's it called back in the day with, what's the stuff called? Not data mining, coin mining, right? Like the crypto mining or whatever, Bitcoin mining. It's like, okay, I remember going to one of those farms because I knew somebody that had one and we were all like, oh, let's go check out his farm, his Bitcoin mining farm or whatever. And the problem was that he, like, you went into that place and one, Texas is hot fucking enough in the summer. You walk in that place, it's nothing. It's like the fucking temperature went up like 20 degrees. Now they had it set up so like all the exhaust would basically go out like this middle thing. It was like a giant exhaust in the middle. So there were systems in place to like suck the hot air out, right? But it was like, oh my God, you're running all these like high-end graphics cards, right? Like that's what they were. They're just running high-end graphics cards to mine, and you have like thousands of them in one place. And like, it just felt like it was a lot of energy being consumed, you know? And that's kind of how I feel about AI. I feel like AI is doing kind of the same thing. Like it needs a lot of energy, computing energy to figure that shit out. You know, what phrase should I use, like, for my fucking baby shower theme or something? I don't know. You know, that kind of shit. And I don't know. I get the point of the AI thing when people say, "Oh, use ChatGPT," you know, but it's like, what cost? Like, can't I just use my fucking brain instead? Not that I'm like mad at anybody, Mad Weasel. It's just me ranting about all that. What's Copilot? Is that like non-AI? Is that something that's like just good at doing something instead of using all the power to do it? It's Microsoft. Okay, what's the difference between it and ChatGPT? Like, Right, but what's like the power requirement for that model? Okay, I feel like we're in a good place. I want to look at different skins for him, but he's really youthful. He actually does have some freckles. There's different models. I don't know. I just think there's a lot better, like, if we're going to use that amount of power to, like, get AI, like, you know, if AI is, like, this life-changing technology and it could, you know, it could do stuff like this and that and this, like if we're going to use that much amount of output or power output to make AI work the way it does, can it be doing something a lot more, like, important and critical than, like, writing your fucking English essay for you? You little fucking lazy prick. Like, sorry, I do feel strongly about using it for cheating. I'm no teacher, but if I were, God, I want to fucking tear my hair out these days. Yeah, but, like, you know, fair point. Like, Star Citizen is a game, right? It doesn't have, like, an application that actually, like, in reality makes anybody's life better, except on an individual personal scale, right? Like, it might make your life better because it makes you happy, right? But at what cost, right, for the rest of us? But at the same time, like, I don't think like, you know, when, like, tons of people are in one Star Citizen server, I just don't feel like it's, like, having the same pool of energy. I could be totally wrong. But I just feel like a lot of ChatGPT stuff is, like a lot of what people are using for AI for right now is a lack of creativity in their own fucking brain. Does that make sense? Right, and it's not advanced enough. Like, we have to advance it. Like, you know, this is right now is the worst the technology will ever be, right? Because every day you can say that, and it gets improved, right? Like, I'm all for AI actually, like, being great and doing stuff for humanity, but when you're just using it to cheat on your fucking paper or, like, come up with, like, ideas for, like, your bullshit that you want to make up, like, that's just a lack of creativity. That's a lack of thought. That's a lack of intelligence. That's a lack of effort on your part to do your own fucking work. Like, you have this in your head. You know what AI is trying here? We're going to go on this rant. AI is trying desperately to get to what it wants to be this smart. Even the dumbest among us. This, in your fucking head, is a gift. It is the thing that sets you apart from the rest of everything. There is no computer in the world that can do a tenth of what this does in, like, a minute. Hey, welcome in. We're having an AI rant while I make faces. Which, by the way, I hope nobody feels unwelcome. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't use AI. Like, I don't care. I'm not judging you personally for using, like, ChatGPT or whatever. But somebody had suggested I use ChatGPT for, like, a resume situation. And I just... No. I am perfectly capable of making those things. Right, they can run faster, but they can't do as many complex things. Like, a computer can't, like, have context. They don't have the programming because they don't have, like, the things we have. They don't have the receptors we have. A computer doesn't have a sense of touch. A computer maybe can, like, maybe we can figure out to have a computer have a sense of smell, right? Like, to identify, like, noxious gases, whatever. But, what is this? Not on the AI side, but I do a lot of underwater dive photography. The sheer hours people will put into editing a single image versus improving the skill side of improving a shot surprised me. If it's more than 5 minutes of post-processing an image, I need to take a better shot. Interesting. Computers have a sense of touch. Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not tactile, Cat. Like, sure, like, I can touch those controllers and those, like, they respond, but that doesn't mean like the computer like could tell like a lot. Like I can touch my keyboard and I could kind of figure it's probably made out of plastic, and there's probably some kind of like, you know, metal components inside of it just based on the weight, you know, and like I can make a lot of, like, there's probably assumptions that my brain is making that I'm not even consciously perceiving. Does that make sense? I don't know, guys. I just think that we'll get back to where we were, like kind of where this all started. Like, I just think using AI to like as a crutch for your lack of creativity, your lack of imagination, your lack of effort, your lack of what else would there be? You know what I mean? Like I don't think that's worth expending shit tons of power for. I don't think that's worth like you know what I mean? I don't think it's worth that, because this, I can do so much with this. It's free, you know, as long as I keep it fed and healthy, which does cost money and time. Make great cat images, but also like there's so much slop. I mean, like, how many people are falling for like bullshit AI shit, especially old people? Like, I mean, I don't mean like old people, but I mean like old people on Facebook. You know what I mean? Okay, let's work on this guy's face at some point today. He's probably waiting in anticipation. I can't tell the deal with his ears because they're totally covered up by his hair, so I'm just gonna kind of pull him back a little bit. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you're right on point there, Sinful Strife. Like, lot of young people falling for it too. I feel like everybody in the middle, especially like Gen X and millennials, like we're sitting here like, how are you fucking guys this stupid with this shit? Like, how do you think that's real? It's scary sometimes what people think is real. I'm just looking back through these. He's got to be really youthful. I'm just going to go. He didn't have that many freckles. That one has bespoke freckles. I've been using the word bespoke a lot today. I kind of really like that, actually. Because then I can take the freckles out. I really like that one, but I want him a little paler. I can't get his skin to be like stark white as I'd like it, but that works for now. Yeah, even this part is really looks good on him. Notice the amount of AI music. Oh my god. Monarchy, hey, welcome in. A lot of AI written short and some long stories, and people not flagging it as AI written. That's one of the shits me. Yeah. Like, you have to work, you know, it's just crazy. It's sad. It's crazy and sad. Hey, thank you for that follow. Let me see. I need to scroll back up. Oh, Billy Two Names. I'm sorry I missed your bits earlier. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Thank you for that. Oh, 6 minutes ago. I missed that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Fox, thank you for the raid earlier. I'm sorry I didn't say thank you to you directly, but thank you for the raid. I was like just saying thanks for the raid and not saying, hey, Fox, thanks you for the raid. In fact, let's give them some shout outs real quick. We'll go backward. We'll do Fox first. There we go. Y'all go follow Fox. Okay. I feel like the jaw is still too wide. Like, it needs to kind of, but it needs to have a little bit, like just a hair, like about that much. But it doesn't want, ugh. That's going to change it. This dude's like skinny as a rail, I'm sure. Okay. I don't know if I like the eyebrows anymore. I mean, like, really thick, really dense eyebrows is what I should say. Like, I really hope that the game, or that they do a better job of making, because this dude's eyebrows, like, there is no light coming through those. They are so dense with hair. Like, and they're not hairy. Does that make sense? They're not like crazy. They actually look really clean and neat, but the hair's dark, and there's probably a lot of hair in the surface area in which they exist. Oh my gosh, newest series, I've got a feeling I had an input AI, but a lot of editing to clean it up. Sort of why I noticed it in hot sci-fi short stories. Yeah. Well, even like in the, on Reddit, like even in like just the, am I the asshole kind of subreddits, like you kind of start to read a story and you're like, oh my god, this is not fucking real. Like the way you said this or that, especially like when it's a redditor, it's an account claiming to be like a woman, and they start saying female, female, female. Like that's, for me, like there's, as a woman, there's like certain giveaways, especially when they claim to be a woman, that I'm like, oh, that person's not a woman. Hey Fire, how you doing? Okay, let's kind of get more into the aquatic side of these eyes, because these eyes are super intense and dark and beautiful, and they're about that. There they are. That feels better. And also his lip is going to need some work, because his lip is like more in the purple range. No, not that. Yeah, there we go. Pull that down. There we go. Just using that to influence the color of the lip. I know, he does. This dude, the guy's hair and his look are really like he could be an act, like he should consider acting. He's just one of those people. He just has a look. It's a bit feminine of a hair color, or hair, hairstyle. That's the word I was looking for. A little feminine for the hairstyle, but he's got a lot of hair. Like, honestly, I could go with that with him, but I don't. That's also a little feminine in the way it's shaped. If that was like, if it was this like shape and style, and it was like, it kind of came down, like it wasn't shaved in the back and all this like grew out, that's exactly what his hair would look like. Like imagine this top layer, but with the actual like bottom and back layer still there. That's exactly what his hair would look like Edward Scissorhands. And that's just too down. So I'm just gonna make the creative call. Which one? And see, those curls are just a little too tight. They're tighter. Like his are looser out like this. So I'm gonna, like his hair is like that, those kinds of curls. So I'm gonna give him that hair. And then I'm gonna take one more gander at his styling is sticking out to me now. Why the fuck did that drift way back over there? Huh. Pull back. And then one more time. I like 27, but... Oh, motherfuck piss. Are you kidding me? Why did it move all of a sudden? Like, youthful, youthful, youthful guy. Kind of in the middle of that. Okay. Let's get some of that nose in there. No. Just checking to make sure I can't get the nose any closer. All right, you have a good food making situation, Simple Strive. Thanks for sticking around for a little bit. Appreciate you. And thanks for the raid, obviously. But have a good night. Go make some food. Do your thing. Enjoy your life. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm going to get that nose. Any closer than that. It's the best I can do with it right now. So, let's do this. Let's go ahead and save this one. And again, chat, if anybody needs a request filled in, if you need a face made, hit me up. Exclamation point face. Oh yeah, what was their name? Or their file name, at least, that I should give it. Huntington, that's right. Save. The tab, I don't care about that. Tab. Tab, tab, tab. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Compose 2. First of all, let's just go ahead and copy paste the email that we always send. Copy, paste, and then the email is not to be shared with y'all, but... And that's another thing, you see me do this right now, like, clearly I don't ever show the photos of the person that wants the request. I mean, unless it's like celebrity, then we're all kind of like, oh, Anyway, big day tomorrow. I will try to get some SC time tomorrow. Nice. But, character head file. And then, what was their name? Let's make sure. Boom. Okay. And then get them the thing. And send. Do I have other new emails? Your skin test has been reviewed. Or not your skin test. Your skin care list has been reviewed. Okay. What is that little badge you have, Extreme Tuber? I think it's like, what's it mean? Does it mean you're like, oh, you're a top fan. That's nice. Top 3 get special badges in live chat. That's cool. I didn't know that. Nice. Look at you with your special badge over on YouTube. Okay. So now that we're done with that person, on to the next. Oh, it's a girl. Oh my god, I love girls. It's so nice when I get to make girls. Oh my god, are you for real? I get to make a girl. Oh my god, and she has piercing. Oh my god, she's so cool. Oh my god. Ooh, she's really pretty. Okay. All women are pretty. But yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh my god, it's so nice to make, you know, people that are women. Okay. Or feminine presenting, whatever. You know, we're all guys, gals, and non-binary pals here. Hey Pyro, how are you doing? Let's look at her, the side of her face. Nose isn't too far off. I'll mix a few more and just kind of come back if I feel like that's the best one. Yeah, I feel like going back to that one. I liked it a lot. Ah, she's so fucking hot. Okay, let's get rid of styling a little bit. Okay. Yes. It's nice when there are women in Star Citizen. Because they're... I mean, let's be real. Years and years ago, and this was like, God, probably 5, like 7, almost 7 years ago, maybe even more like 6 or something. I remember people telling somebody, I remember maybe it was Paul, but it was somebody with like some, at the time, I remember thinking whoever it was, they knew something. And, the time I was pretty convinced that like I was one of the only women that played the game, and I was kind of always joking about it. And then I think Paul or somebody said, well, you know, like maybe 5% of the total community are people who are women. I think that's increased a lot. Like I bet we're about 10% by now, but still it's not a lot, not a lot. So it's nice when there are girls. They go to the top of the list. Women get the best service here. Okay. No, everybody gets good service. Okay, she has kind of dark brown. Like, kind of in this range. Not so red, though. But not so dark. We're out there. Okay. Just gonna leave him there. Okay. The nose is way off, but I like the shape of the face, and I think I like the cheekbones. I need a commission ahead from you, like me, but young and handsome. You know, you can do that. You can always just, send me pictures of yourself when you're young. Younger. Okay. She's like, that's the other thing about eyebrows. It really irks me. Is like all the shapes are like very curvy, even the one that's. But like, there's so many people that have straight, flat, fucking ass eyebrows. Like no shade. Like clearly, if that's your eyebrow shape, that's your fucking. But you know how many people have fucking flat ass eyebrows, and it's not like in this fucking game. It drives me crazy. Okay. Now her eye. I feel like her like it's really low in comparison to her eyes. Her eyes. Let's start working on her eyes. Yeah, two inset. Two inset. Yeah, two. Well, that's better. Mm-hmm. Oh, right there. There's her eyes. Or at least as close as I'll probably get today. What is this song? It's actually kind of catchy in that way. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just trying to find a nose that looks really similar to hers. There we go. She kind of has a pursed lip. Come here. Start moving. Oh, is that the bottom? Oh, it's the bottom. Kind of has one of those lips that's like this. I don't know how to describe it. Like it tilts down somehow. Let's try to... No, not like that. Ah, there we go. Without the wrinkles. She's kind of starting to look like what's her face? Because of the blonde hair from Star Trek. That lady that died. And all the nerds were upset. Oh my god, my stars got all drifted off. Okay. Sorry, I gotta fix it. There we go. That's better. What's her name? Yar. Tasha Yar. Thank you. Maybe just a little bit of pout. No, not that way. She has really pretty skin. Just get all that out. She does go outside though, because she has a couple. And she has a little bit of like red on her cheeks, like she's been out in the sun lately. Okay, I like 8 so far. Can't get our skin light enough in that one. That one might be the ticket. It's got a little more age on it than I'd like though. There she is. I think that it's not necessarily her skin texture, but it's got the coloring right of her face. Okay, let's work on her eyes a bit more. I feel like I gotta tuck those eyes up some more. I like those a lot, actually. Too big. Oh, maybe. There she is. I need her nostrils to come out wider. But without turning up too much, if that makes sense. I really need her nostrils to go a little wider. I don't want the rest. There. There! Yeah, it makes it the middle part too big. Okay. And then noses are so fucking hard. I'm telling y'all. It's like I think I have it and then I'm like, I don't feel like I have it, you know? And it just bothers me. Like, wider nostrils, please. It's too bad I just can't just do that. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with them anymore. There we go. No, her cheeks are pretty good. Let's look at them from the side. I don't feel like changing them anymore. Okay. Trying to kind of see your hair, like it's curly, it's got a lot of body and texture to it, but I don't think giving her this feels fair. I feel like her hair kind of let's give her and then let's change the color of that. It's kind of little bit of dye. And then pull that down quite a bit. And then her eyebrows. Eyebrow color, yeah, it's pretty much dark brown. Now let's do a little styling on her because she does have some eye makeup in the picture. Let's do that. We'll do a classic black eyeliner. Do a very white highlight. And we'll kind of do, we'll do like kind of a more traditional. Actually, that works for her. Tone it down a little bit. Seems to kind of be the way she did her makeup. What fucking matter is this color? Oh, that matters. And then for her lip, I'm just going to do a little bit of corrective color. There it is. And then, what do we got now? I just need more hooded eyes. Oh wow, that's great actually. Styling. Okay, back there. And then ears. Just gonna go to the first ones. It's funny how much it changes. Okay. I really like this one. Yeah, 556. It was probably around there before that 30K'd. All right. I feel good about this one. Just gonna mess around. Kind of want to give her that because it clears her forehead out, because she, in her pictures, it looks like she wears her hair with her, like not coming down over her forehead, and that other style has it coming down over the forehead, which makes a huge difference, believe it or not. Doesn't sound like it does a lot of time, but it makes a lot of difference. I'm so glad they brought back the Janeway. Yeah, I'm gonna give her that. Let's fix her hair color a bit more. Alright, there she is. Let's get her sent off. Let's see, her name's that. And there is that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's save her. And emails. Gonna write an email. I wish it was from a female. Oh, it's not from a female. If you know what that is, chat, then you are as old as I am. Okay, and then let's copy her email address. Copy. Paste. Subject. Star. Citizen. Character head file for them. And boom. Open. Send. Boom, girly girl. Joy. Okay, it was nice to make a woman. Felt so good. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Some people just send me their whole ass name. For real. Like, this person told me their first and last name. Oh. Oh, bless his heart. Oh my god, this guy took pictures from a hospital bed. I mean, he didn't look terrible or nothing, but it's just like, poor guy. You're in the hospital. Why are you worried about me making a face for you in Star Citizen right now? I get it. Okay. Okay, so he basically wants his character to have dark blue black hair and a full beard and mustache. He doesn't have a full beard and mustache on him, and his hair is a vastly different color. So I get that. He wants those alterations. Okay. We can do that. I can make that happen, guy. Bless his heart. I hope he's okay. Like I said, I mean, the pictures are from a like he's in the hospital. He's a young guy too, so I hope he's all right. I'm like, what are you doing in here? Why are you caring about what's going on in your Star Citizens? All right. Sorry, I had to burp, and I didn't want y'all to hear the noise, so I muted. Okay. Where to start? Okay. Well, how long have we been up to it? It's been 2 hours. I think it's a good moment for me to take a quick break, and so for y'all to take a quick break. So here's what I encourage. All right, everybody, go take a break. In fact, I will set myself up to be displaying the last face we just made. So yeah, everybody go take a break. Go get yourself something to drink, something to snack on if you need it. You know, yada, yada, yada. Like, refill your water. Mine's good, so I don't have to refill it. But yeah, get you some water. Go get you a snack. Go stretch your legs if you have the ability to. Or whatever part of you use to transport yourself the most. My dick. No, I'm just kidding. I'll walk with that third leg. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. But yeah, everybody go take a quick break. I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'm gonna go hang out with my dogs, because I'm sure I haven't heard Weedle scratch at the door yet, but I bet she's about due to do it. So I'm here. Let's see. Is Weedle here, waiting for me? No. Aw, makes me sad. And also, that'll give me a few minutes to run my AC unit to cool the room down, because it's 85 in here right now. So let's do that for a few minutes. Let's take a quick break, just for the sake of cooling the room off at the very least. So I appreciate you for being patient if you stick around. And if you decide to go on to another stream because I'm taking like a 5 to 10 minute break, I get it. How dare I be a human that needs to do things that aren't right here all the time. But anyway, we're gonna put this up as the BRB scene, and then we're just gonna pop. There you go. All right, cool. So y'all know the drill. I'm off to take a quick break. Or here, properties, soon TM, BRB. There, just in case somebody doesn't understand. All right, cool. I'll be back in a few minutes, and yeah, I'm gonna go entertain my dogs for a few minutes and then come back and cool this room off. Y'all have a good break as well. I'll turn the music up so there's something going on sound wise. Oh, speak of the little devil. Hello, little devil dog. Oh, hello. I literally knew you were due to come up here. I know your timing situations. I know, baby. I know. You wanna go outside with me? It's a little late for you to be outside, but I'll allow it real quick. Okay. Oh, I just love this Weedle so much. Oh, let's go outside, baby girl. All right. Oh, Chad, I just want to give her all the rubs all the time. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, she's the best baby. Okay, come on. All right, we'll be right back. I have returneth. All right. Hi, welcome back, everybody. Whittle did not return with me, and that is okay. Little Weedle dogs don't always have to hang out with us, even though we're kind of, our feelings are a little hurt, but it's okay. All right, turning that off. We got 2 degrees cooler while I was gone. Isn't that exciting? I need to, like, I saw this guy on Reddit the other day, on like one of the PC subreddits or something. And this guy had built, like, he was like, I just had it with my computer room or my office overheating in the summer. And so basically he had built like a pipe. He said he like 3D printed some kind of apparatus to like hook up to the out, like the, you know, the output of his PC's like air, and pipe it basically out of the house. Like it has its own exhaust pipe going out of the house. And I was like, oh my God, I would love something like that. Because that would eliminate so many problems for me in this room. Because I got like 2 PCs right next to each other. So that's probably not keeping them any cooler. Being like literally an inch apart from each other. So I should probably separate them a little bit more and get them off the carpet a little bit. Like on something. But it'd be so nice if I could do something like that. Where I could like pipe it out of the room and outside. Oh, that would be great. Because like, that's what my AC does. Like it has like this thing. A little AC unit. It has this little thing and it, you know, goes out the window. It pumps the hot air out the window. All right, cool. All right, let's get our next face going. Oh, right, it's this guy. All right, let's mix a few. And he had specific requests for like his look. Okay, let's do that picture of him. So what I'm looking for here is a face that comes close to his in some way, and preferably the nose, but I kind of like the way that the shape of that face, so I'm going to keep going for a second. And if I find something better, I'll come back. Or if I don't find something better, I'll come back to that one. Oh, that's not a bad point. It kind of is a little closer in the nose department. Yeah, let's just work from there. Okay, so first of all, what hair colors did he want? He'd said specifics about that. My character should have dark blue black hair with a full beard. Okay, so let's take all the hair out for the time being. Except for the eyebrows, which we will. What did his eyebrows look like? Pretty simple. Like nothing fancy. And then, you know what, we'll just do for his hair for the sake of making his face. Oh, eyebrow color. Here we go. Just so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I can see there's some eye makeup in there, or there isn't. It's just the way that's colored out. And then get rid of piercings. Okay, that's kind of... Okay, smaller lip. Like, kind of a small lip. That balance it back out with maybe this one. Let's see what else. Oh, you know that one. Hmm. Okay. No. What next? Oh, let me get YouTube back up so I can see the chats. There we go. Chat. There we go. Yep. There. And then like let's try a little bit of that eye. Just a little bit. I'm trying to have like just so I can get a little bit of that. There we go. You see the difference? Okay, chat. I feel like I really need to get his lip a lot smaller, but I don't think I can get it any smaller. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Okay. Hey, thank you for that follow, Foshizzle. Welcome. Hope you're well. I really want his eyes as small as possible. Alright, let's go back to DNA for a second. And what color was the eyes? Brown. That's what I thought. Just want to make sure before I'd make that decision. A lot of a similar color as a brown today. Just kind of like, yeah, in that range. Yeah, I would definitely need to change his skin type. And he's going to be kind of a, in that sector. A lot of red. But without too much age for a young guy. Hmm. $26 isn't bad, it's just not what I want. It's just got too much age in it. And then let's take his freckles out a little bit. We'll give him some sunspots. Okay. Okay, let's kind of try to do his hair the way he has it. Kind of a buzz cut. And then, oh yeah, we should shape his head a little bit to do that part. Right there. And he said like blue-black hair. I just want to see if it looks right when I do the styling. I feel like the nose is still just not okay. Noses are hard. Like, if anybody's out there going, wow, this looks so crazy, and I'd like to be better at this, but I just don't know where to start. If you can master noses, you can fucking do anything in life, the way I'm concerned with this fucking character creator. And I love this character creator, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not talking shit on the character creator by any means. But man, it, if you can get noses right, you will be fine. Noses are the hardest part. There we go. We're in the ballpark now. I feel better. Now I'm going to change the hair color to his desired colors. Let's do this. You know what? We'll do... Actually, go to this. We'll do natural black. Put dye in. We'll jack that dye up all the way. Yeah, just gotta do it the real way. Here, let's do black. Or do the blue, and then do the black. Huh. There we go. Blue base black. And then apply to all. It comes out so opposite in the fucking facial hair. And then the eyebrows will just go back to boom, there. Yeah, I did my best with him. Yeah, his ears are practically non-existent in his pictures. I'm really like just his nose is really bothering me. I feel like it's the thing that's like keeping it from being done. And I just can't see a shape that's going to improve upon it without taking away from the widened nostrils. Well, there we go. That's a little better than it was, and that definitely invokes his nose more. There. I'm going to call that one done. Hey, Alcinor, how are you doing today? All right, next one. Okay, that's his name. But yeah, some of y'all send me your whole ass names. I mean, I'm a nice lady. You don't have to worry about me, but I'm literally just gonna go, wow, I can't believe they put their real name and then move on with my life. But it's just funny. All right, we got that one done. Hi, Noran. Okay, thanks for asking. How are you doing? I'm all right. You know, just living life as best I can every day. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy the email, copy, and then paste, and then let's find his email address. There it is. Copy. And then Star Citizen character head file. Then his file name. And then the actual file, boom, and open. And send. Happy hunky dory. So much white light coming from this thing right now. Okay. Oh, my butt itches on the side. All right. Let's get rid of this last guy's photos for now. There we go. What's this person look like? Oh. My goodness. Okay. Okay, somebody's having me make, you know, Kara L, you know, Supergirl. And it's like, it all looks like AI art. And it's very, look, I'm not judging this person, but her face is very childlike, and it's creepy. And I don't think that's intended the way it's just like that kind of where the eyes are so big. It's like the AI was like making a very pretty photorealistic, but you know, it's just like the eyes are just too big, you know, and it's just like, all right, let's see if we can make Supergirl. I'm gonna mix for a second until I have a good starting point. She's actually pretty cool looking. That hairstyle is cracking me up. That's actually not a bad place to start with the features the way they are. Okay, so let's take the hair out and let's go in and change hair color to basically blonde across the board. Well, like with any good eyebrow, you cheat it darker. Now let's give her an eyebrow that looks kind of accurate. This one will work. And then her eyes are like blue. Let's take all that out because Kara L may go out in the sun, but she's not affected by it. So super youthful skin, like perfect skin, pretty much. It's pretty good, but let's look at the others. Eleven's nice. So, let's go back to 11. Feel pretty good about 11. Okay. Let's see. Can I give her one of those perfect pout lips? Like, let's be honest. Like, Supergirl is always kind of the summation of what, like, idealized Western beauty standards are, right? Perfect lip. Give her a little smile, make it nice. I think the lip's fine. Nose is in a good spot, I feel like, but let's mess with it just a hair. Not too wide. Kind of actually the nose we're looking for. Maybe a hint of that one. Or not. Maybe a little taste of that one. There. There. There we go. Okay. There we go. There's the big eyes I needed. I have a girl for that, though. Where is she? She's been one of my girls in this game for years. Where is she? Where is she? Where's my girl? Not her, not her. Where is she? She better still be in the game or I'll fucking, you know, I'll riot. There she is. There she is. Okay, let's get some good cheekbones in here. Yeah, back away from her for a second. Come on. Let's fix her ears. Bother me. There we go. Boom, boom. Then let's take her styling out. There we go. Kind of getting that on. deciding what shape her forehead is. I think her dome's a little big. There we go. And then hair. Let's get her hair in. He's one of the new ones. It's pretty Supergirl hair right there. And then make it blonde. Super blonde. See what the dye color does for us today. If we put in a little bit of something else. Kind of influences it. And then kind of double white it. And then pull back a hair, make it a little blondie or blonde. There we go. Give her a little bit more color in it. And then now go back to styles. And then that's definitely the Power Girl haircut. I don't know. I kind of like that. Very there. And go back. Sometimes deciding on the hairstyle is the hardest part, which is a good problem to have. I just can't decide if I want that or the straighter look. But yeah, if I want Power Girl hair. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the Power Girl hair. I think it'll work. I feel good about that one. That one was quick. That one went quick. Oh wait. Let me double check her chin here. There we go. And then there's that. And then also a little point to her chin. Stop it. There. Give me the chin. No, too widened out on the jaw. Too close. Just need like a nice there we go. And I think she's done now. All right, cool. So they want me to save the file as that, Kara L. Let's save. Boom. Okay. Compose. copy this email right here. Copy. Paste. And then email is copy. Paste. Character head. File. Or Star Citizen. I forgot to put Star Citizen. Star Citizen. Character head file. Okay. And then boom. And then open. And then send. Okay. Next. Let's see. I feel like last week I went like really slow. Today I kind of went a little slower than I intended because of chit-chatting about AI. Another brown pair of eyes. Okay. Let's see. He's somebody's uncle. And he's wearing Bucky's shirt, so I know he's in Texas. Huh. Or maybe at least he's passed through. Can't say that he lives here just because he has Bucky's shirt. Plenty of people go through Texas and stop at Bucky's. Alright, sweet. Let's get back to making men. He looks like somebody. I'm trying to think of who it would be that he looks like. But I'm just going to mix some faces until I find one that looks kind of like his. Oh my god. This is a fucking icon right here. This dude fucking gets bitches and you don't. So many bitches. I love him. I'm going to save him. I'm going to call him He Gets Bitches. He Who Gets Bitches. Save. He's amazing. Beautiful. Okay. Oh my god. He looks amazing too. Ron Swagson. I'm gonna say that. That's a good name just because it's funny. Ron Swagson. God, he looks just like somebody I met the other day, or maybe I was watching something. Oh my god. It's so crazy when you like mix people and you're like, wait a second, I know that guy. Oh, and AI or Alabama. That's right, right? I'm getting it right. Oh my god. That looks like Brad Pitt a little bit. We had one last week that looked like Brad Pitt. Oh my god. I need to stop mixing men. Honestly, that one looks a little bit like Paul if he just had darker skin tone and different color hair. Let's see. Oh, that's a good start point for this guy. That one's good. Okay. Let's take his hair off, though. Okay, let's give him some bigger eyebrows. Honestly, the dude's got a lot of eyebrow. I don't feel bad about using those. Sometimes it is a balance to have with, you know, like obviously, like, everybody has like traits in the way they look that they don't care for. You know, we all like our own worst critic, you know? And so sometimes I worry that like I'm like really like, because I'm so detailed like I am, like people are like, oh, she couldn't like make me a little less bald, or You know, couldn't make my nose a little better, but you know, you wouldn't send me the pictures if you didn't want accuracy. Okay, God, that looks like a guy that comes into the bar that I work at. Let's find him a new nose. Not enough nose. I call this what? People face OCD. I know, right? I mean, it is something I legitimately like worry about. Like that I like make one that's so accurate that it like makes the person upset. Because like, you know, I wouldn't want them to like think I'm like harping in on something about them. Not a super hard nose. Pretty straight. Yeah, pretty straightforward kind of nose. So easy peasy. Feel done with that part. Now, again, y'all don't get outside. You have pale skin, boys and girls. You don't have freckles or sunspots. Kind of looks like Mark Wahlberg a little bit, depending on the skin. He's got a little bit of age, but he's not old. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably a little bit... He's probably, like, in his mid-40s. Maybe his early 50s. Not tons of wrinkles in his forehead yet, so maybe he's a little younger than I think he is. It's just sometimes the guys will be like... Oh my God. Like the other day I told this guy, he was like, how old do you think I am? And I'm like, okay, that's, you know, that's always asking me for trouble. He was like, oh, hey, Fairasalt, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's give you a shout out. Fairasalt, I was thinking of you the other day. I have something for you that I need to send to you. It'll probably cost stupid amounts of money to ship to you, but like way more than the product itself. But okay, at work, there's a chef, you know, we have our chef and everything, and he makes hot sauce now, and he's been like for, I don't know, last like 3 or 4 months, like that's been a thing. Like whenever I'm at work, you know, it's like we have like 2 sets of the hot sauces. There's 9 of them total. And we have 2 sets of, we have 2 sets of 6, and then the other 3 I just kind of take to tables as needed, or to people at the bar, because I mostly bartend. But, you know, blah, 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 hey, check it out, we have these hot sauces. And then, like, if the people like them, I'm like, okay, well, like, we'll take care of your bill. Like, let's get your bill out of the way, but then I do a separate thing to charge for the hot sauces. That's not the important part, but the thing is like, yeah, yeah, chef's gassing the line with fermented hot sauce is always a good time. Yeah, exactly. So what I need to do, I would really, and I've told him this before, I've told him about you, and I'm like, oh my God, we should send him like at least 4 of them. Like we should send him like the ones we think are the best. And because I told him about, you know, how you do your hot sauce thing. And I even told him, I'm like, you know, I'm sure there'd be some other people I know that would probably be willing to take on some hot sauces and be like, these are really good. But if you ever wanted some new hot sauces for the wheel of danger or whatever you call it, let me know, because I would really love to send you some of those. I know that shipping those to Australia, like I would have to, you know, what do you call it? Like make sure, what's the word? Like they get there safely and stuff. But I got a new salt and kicked my ass. Black garlic and Reaper. Okay, I wouldn't send you anything. Honestly, his thing with the hot sauces is like flavor forward and heat to finish, right? So I would say the hot sauces are not so much on like, I mean, they're spicy. Like there's a couple of them, like we have a ghost pepper one that's pretty spicy. And then there's like a Scotch bonnet peach that the last batch of it was not that spicy, but the second batch of it was, because the Scotch bonnets were spicier than the first time he made it. And things like that. Like we don't make any with like, he doesn't make any with like Reaper or any of that yet. But yeah, I would have to like look up the standards of what I can and can't send to Australia and make sure. Yeah, exactly, Monarchy. And thank you for that follow about an hour ago, Monarchy. I don't know if I said thank you for that or what, but thank you. But yeah, but I would love to send you some hot sauce at some point, if it's possible. Oh, I did? Okay, good. I was looking at it earlier and I was like, did I say thank you? I feel bad. I mean, when 100 people follow you in like less than 2 minutes, it's a little hard to keep up, but it's not like that happened to me today. Noodly, it's Noodly. Oh my god, we love Noodly. She's the best. She's the best. But yeah, so yeah, at some point I'd like to send you some hot sauces, yada yada. But back to the task at hand. We're making this dude's face. It's funny, he actually looks like one of my old bosses. There we go. I need some eyelid here. I feel like there's better eyelid options on the male side. There we go. We got the eye now. Oh, have you ever made it to Bodacious Barbecue? No, but I know why a barbecue place would be named Bodacious. P.O. Box, and but I will ship them back. That's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. I'll look at like the standards and practices of shipping to Australia and all that. Make sure it's clear. And pay like the $1 million it'll cost me to send it, which is fine. Some sauces are pure heat, but that's just for cooking for me. In my opinion, God, you're so crazy. I did the same with some hot salts, and I had to explain to people that the flavor is way more important than the heat. It's not a TikTok challenge. Oh, I know. You know, it's funny these days. Like, you know, I remember when I was younger, there were definitely a few places I went to where I basically had to like sign waivers to eat certain foods because they were so hot and spicy. And yeah, it's funny, like nowadays, like I wouldn't necessarily do that, but you know, like I like spicy and things, you know. There's definitely days where it's like better to do it and days where it's not, like you're like, ah, fuck this. You know, like there are definitely days that all that is not all that. But yeah, when I was younger, I used to like literally I used to go to some places and sign waivers to eat certain menu items because they were like so hot and spicy. Nowadays I'm like, you know, I don't really do that anymore. I don't want to like totally insult this guy by giving him a unibrow, I've decided. Because I'm like looking closer, I'm like, okay, that's just like how his brow is. It's not actual hair. It's like his brow just kind of slants. Like he has a lot of brow. Like that. But literally he looks just like a dude I used to work for who I'm, you know, still friends with. He looks just like him. Okay, I feel like the lip needs a little work, but I can't tell too much what his lip looks like because it's under a mustache and a beard. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like long. There we go. There we go. That'll work for me. I'm just gonna call it even on that. Now I'm gonna put on some beard. He's got kind of your standard bushy beard for a man. And then he's got thick eyebrows, and then his hair is kind of like that, but darker. So his hair is like black, black, and black. And then I feel like his eyes still need some work. Like he needs more eyelid over his eyes. There. There he is. Got him. I think he's a little more olive skin than I'm giving him credit for. Yeah. Let's see. It's hard to get olive on this, to be honest, depending on the skin, because of the undertones. Oh, I don't want so much yellow. I don't want him to look jaundiced. There. That's better. I don't know how when it broke out, but I can't get the character creator to do the face tracking anymore. Really? I've heard that people have been using, like, the game, like, they've been using cameras to, like, get the game to, like, do their, to make their face. And I'm like, ugh. Why would you want that when you have me around? Okay. Now, since I have this one open, let's do his ear. Ah. But I don't want his ear to stick out that much. There. And then I feel good with that. I'm going to save it. Okay. Emeritus by Buster. Save. There we go. Make that big. And hit compose, copy the base email that I've used a million times. Copy. Boom. And let's get his email. Copy. Paste. Star Citizen character head file. Oh. And then, oh yeah, his name. Emeritus. And then attach the file. Open and send. Sweet. Okay, let's decide if I'm doing another, if I'm ending stream soon, or what. This person sounds like the name of a comic book character, and I can't say which one because it's like, oh my god. Is he on a boat? He is on a boat when he took this picture. It is so funny to see where the fuck y'all take your pictures for me to do this. Because, like, you can tell when somebody, like, was, like, somewhere and they filled out the form and they're like, oh shit, I need to take some pictures for her. and they you know, they took the pictures and everything. And other times you can tell when like they use pictures of themselves that they had before already. Like, you know, plenty of people like send you like, oh, this is like a really good photo that somebody took of me at Christmas or whatever, which is fine. But you could tell like when somebody, you can tell the difference between somebody sending you photos from like the past or somebody like whether it be recent or long ago. And then you can tell the difference, you know, from that, from when people like were going, oh, I'm going to fill this form out. Oh shit, but I need to take some pictures to for that form. And so they back out or will do whatever. They take pictures. And this guy clearly took pictures when he was in the middle of filming out the form or realizing he had to take pictures. And he's on a fucking boat. He's on, and it's not just like a boat, but like he's like on the, like it's got multiple decks. Cause like there's a, like he could walk out of something and there's a deck above him, like leading outside. Like he's inside the boat. Which is just cracking me up. I'm like, what kind of lives do y'all lead? Like, oh, it must be nice to have a boat to hang out on. You know? I would love that. How many do I have left total? Okay, so I have, what is that? I have 9 left to do to get caught up, and I don't want to do them all tonight. I'm kind of debating if I want to do this one or just call it for the night, because it's already like midnight. I've got stuff to do in the morning, or it's close to midnight. Yeah, I think I am going to start calling it here. So we'll get to the next ones next. So if you're still waiting on a face for me, I apologize. Send me an email. Tell me what you need to tell me. Yell at me if you need to. It is free, so don't yell at me too hard or you won't get it in the... Honestly, if anybody ever was, like, abusive to me, I'd be like, you're not getting one. What was your name? Oh, yeah, I'll make sure not to fulfill that request. Thank you very much. And I've never had that problem. I've only had one request that I never did. So there's only one request I've gotten that I did not complete. And I did not care to start in the first place. And it was for... somebody had asked me to make Donald Trump, and I was like, no. I made a Biden a while back for fun. Like when we first got the character creator, I was like goofing around, and I happened to make one that looked like Biden, and I was like, you know, this looks just like Biden. Let's. So I did some pictures and some videos with Space Biden, and it was fun, or Space Brandon as I called him. But I will never make. So there's something to know going forward. Don't ever ask me to make Donald Trump or anyone from his administration. Oh, sorry, I was catching up on some Bar Citizen stuff. Okay, so let's find somebody to send y'all off to over here on the Twitch. Let's find somebody cool. And thank you again from Sinful Strife and TV Liquid for sending people my way tonight, as well as Klingon Pop Warrior and Fox. I didn't want to forget them. Yeah, we have 4 raids tonight. That's crazy. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope, you know, I know everybody else is playing Star Citizen. They're blowing the shit out of everything. Or they're blowing the shit out of... Sorry. I just in my brain for a second. blowing up the shit out of it, whatever I meant to say, like blowing everything to smithereens. Like, I know you can watch like a million different streamers that are amazing and they're playing Star Citizen, you know, and all that. And I'm glad that you decided to come hang out with me. I'm just really happy about that, and I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do this. And I'm sorry I don't stream as much as I used to, guys. I'm just, you know, I'm just like a really busy bitch. You know what I mean? I got a busy life. I'm gonna try to find somebody to raid you off to. There's a bunch of people on that I don't know. Oh, fucking Neo Fox is on. Fuck yeah, let's go see him. He's the shit. Let's go. I'm gonna pull a stream up on my end. There we go. So we're gonna raid Neo Fox. He's awesome. He's great. He's a fun time every time. He's been on about, like, roughly about the same amount of, like, just about 30 minutes less than me, but I think he tends to go longer than I do. I don't know. For me, going long is like, some days I go a lot, sometimes I don't. I didn't know he was partnered. Good for him. I wonder when that happened. One day I'll make partner if I ever actually try to stream on the regular again. I've only been trying to make partner for literally the entirety I've been on Twitch. For a minute there, I thought I was coming close. I like, there was probably a time period there where I could have done it if I'd really tried, but I was just too busy being butthurt that I wasn't a partner yet and all my friends were. You know, sometimes you just have to go, well, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, kiddo. But here we go. So we're gonna go see Neo Fox. He's awesome. He's great. Please give him some love when you get over there. And if you don't already follow him, please do give him a follow. He is playing the game a bit more traditionally than I do. So if you wanted to see somebody actually play the game, here he is. Because we know that I don't play Star Citizen anymore. I make everybody's face in Star Citizen. And yeah, I am, you know, one day I'm going to have like 1,000 people under my belt. And then like maybe one day that's when CIG will actually go, hey, Buster does really well at this. Maybe we should do something about it. Though my work's been featured in some of their cinematics, so, or at least one of their cinematics. So, but anyway, thank you. I appreciate you, and send me a face request, and I'll make one for you. ! Face before you leave. Oh, let me get it for you. Oh, get it. Oh, I didn't do it right. Bye. Anyway, see you later. Bye.